Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about heart disease, and I want to explain to you what your lawn, your food, your teeth, and your posture have to do with heart disease. Last video we talked about comorbidities and being more proactive rather than reactive. At the end of that video, I talked about the leading causes of death in the United States. About 650,000 deaths a year are due to heart disease. No matter what you're listening to about heart disease, these are common themes that occur. But I would like to actually talk to you about different things that are occurring in your environment or with your health that can be creating health issues with you that you may not even realize yet. One, what does your lawn and your food have to do with heart disease? Well, let's talk about the chemicals. Herbicides and pesticides on the lawns, and we can't figure out why are we not feeling well, or how come our animals are sick, or what's happening with the kids. These are things that we have to take into consideration. Do you really need to be spraying these things on your lawn? Dr. Stephanie Seneff, she's a senior research scientist at MIT. What a great gift this woman has given to us with her life's work. You can go on the MIT website, and she talks about in her research articles, her PowerPoint presentations, her podcast, glyphosate. These are the things that are in our genetically modified foods, or our herbicides and our pesticides. She stated that impaired sulfate supply to the heart is a key factor in cardiovascular disease. So what does that mean to us? Well, she was saying that glyphosate, the sprays on our genetically modified foods, our Roundups, things we're putting on our lawns, that they impair these pathways. One of the things that she is an advocate of is going outside for the sun's energy, because sunlight helps you to synthesize cholesterol sulfate with your skin cells, your red blood cells, and your platelets, which are all part of your blood supply. And what this does is it creates better cardiovascular benefits. Now, I am an advocate of going out in the sun. I personally am fair-skinned. I go out in the sun on the non-peak hours, so before 12 o'clock and after 3:30. I do not use suntan lotion. I don't want those chemicals on my body. But if I am out for an extended period of time or those peak hours, I will go onto the environmental working group and I use their recommended sunscreens. So I am an advocate for that. I've talked about the environmental working group before. They're a nonprofit organization that talks about anything under the sun, all of your body care products, your skincare products, your suntan lotions. They also talk about the Dirty Dozen. These are the foods that you should definitely get organic. I'm an advocate for organic foods, as Dr. Seneff had stated as well in her research, because these glyphosates, these herbicides and pesticides do wreak havoc on us. It's very interesting. If you go to her website, you look at the research articles. She has a lot on autism as well, and she talks about these glyphosates too. Now, eating better, making sure the chemicals in your environment that you're working on that, you can always refer back to the Natural Produce Cleaner video, as well as some natural cleaning products. These are all in past videos that I have done for you. The next thing that I recommend for heart disease is making sure that you get regular dental checkups. It's imperative that you go. You want to make sure that your teeth are nice and strong, especially those of us that are middle-aged on up. We had silver fillings put in our mouth, a little filling they drilled a huge hole for. So, we're kind of paying the piper for this stuff right now as we have to get stuff redone. So making sure you get regular dental checkups. We want to make sure that there's not an infection in there, because this infection can spread through your circulatory system and to your heart. I'm an advocate of flossing regularly or using a water pick, and also doing oil pulling, which is in a previous video about coconut oil and boosting your immune system. So refer back to that one. And the last thing is, when asked, people will often say the most important organ in their body is their heart. It Although the heart is vitally important, it's not the most important organ in our body. Our brain and spinal cord are our nervous system. And that's what we chiropractors deal with. Did you know that the nerves that go to the heart are actually right where your necklace falls on your neck or the collar of your shirt? Nerves to the heart come out of the spine here and go to the heart muscle. This is why it's vitally important that we make sure that you're ergonomically correct at your workstations, that you're balancing out your muscle groups, that you're staying properly aligned with your regular chiropractic care. This is why I take posture pictures of you. I want to make sure you're not coming forward like this, that your ear is over the bony portion of your shoulder, that your shoulders are even. We want to make sure nerve flow out of this area in your upper back region is flowing at your optimal potential. Some of my health tips when it comes to heart disease: making sure you're having your organic foods, decreasing your chemical exposure, whether it's your lawn, through your foods, or the chemicals you're using in your house with your cleaning products, or maybe some sprays or candles that you're using as well. And then getting regular dental checkups, vitally important. Try the oil pulling as well, and getting your regular chiropractic care, working on balancing out your muscle groups and improving your posture. Small, consistent action steps, great rewards. Remember, health is a choice. Choose to be alive and well.